Hi guys! Today I wanted to do a look totally inspired by the 2025 Pantone Color of the Year, Mocha Mousse. I am obsessed with this color. It's kind of like the color of my sweater. This is one of my favorite colors. I love taupe so much. I just find it to be such a rich color. There's so many different undertones that taupes can have. For today's look, as you can see, I went with a very monochrome mocha mousse look, and I shopped my stash for all these products. So it's pretty much a full face of nothing new except for my eyeliner. I did want to use something new for that, but everything else is like a shop my stash item. I had so much fun going through my collection. It was like a little treasure hunt looking for all of the mocha mousse kind of colors that I have in different categories. And honestly, I think if you have a makeup collection at all, you probably have a lot of mocha mousse type colors hiding in there. So if you're into this color at all, I highly recommend doing the same thing. Maybe even do it along with me as you're watching if you're getting ready for the day while you're watching this. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So I've gone ahead and applied my base products. For primer today, I used the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. And then my foundation is actually a mix of the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum and the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. 1 pump of each mixed together. Beautiful, beautiful finish on the skin. I love it. And then my concealer that I have on is the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy. I'll probably add some color corrector before I powder. But the first Mocha Mousse product I pulled out is one that I actually think matches the color Mocha Mousse very closely. And it is this NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Fair, the contour side. This like pretty much spot on matches the Mocha Mousse color. So I'm going to use this to just lightly contour today. And honestly, my vision for this look, do you guys remember the latte makeup trend from a couple years back? I did a video recreating that look going off of the makeup artist's original tutorial. And I'm kind of thinking I want it to be similar to that, but instead of that really warm caramely color, I'm doing a cooler toned, more taupey take on that look. So kind of similar placement of everything, similar focus on the cheek products, kind of monochrome. You have the same color on like the eyes and the cheeks, but instead of that warm caramely color, we're doing more of a cool toned taupey mocha shade. I love this contour stick. I think it is so nice, such a great tone, so easy to blend, and has great staying power. So absolutely love that. I am going to swipe some of my NYX Pro Fix Stick in pink on the under eyes and blend that out with a finger before I powder. For my under eyes, I'm using the Tower 28 pink powder, which I think I've now used like every single day that I've worn makeup so far in 2025. I've worn this powder on my under eyes. Ugh, why do my under eyes look so dry? I probably need to like sleep with some Prequel Skin Utility ointment around my eyes. That would probably help. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. I have the most perfect blush for this Mocha Mousse look, and it is the Kaleidos Mono Blush in Pearl Bliss. This is such an interesting blush shade. It really almost looks more like a bronzer or a contour shade, but it is the most beautiful, rosy, taupey mocha color. So this is going to be my blush, and we're sticking with that really kind of monochrome, taupey look. This blush is so beautiful. They have some like brighter and deeper shades in this line as well, but I love these really pale shades that they have. They have several that are like really, really light, and I feel like I have been searching for blushes that are this pale my whole life. They're kind of hard to come by, so I've just really been enjoying these. And somehow it still looks blushy, even though it doesn't look blushy in the pan really. Really, really easy to blend. I'm actually using the Kaleidos blending blush brush, which is another thing I feel like I've been looking for my whole life. By the way, I decorated for Valentine's Day. I know it's like maybe a little early to have decorated for Valentine's Day. I mean, Valentine's Day is like a month away still, but I was really sad to take down the Christmas decor. I honestly just feel like Christmas went by so fast this year. Guys, I'm watching this back as I'm editing, and I'm starting to wonder, did I go a little too hard? Like, it kind of looks like Valentine's Day threw up in this room, and it's January 17th. Like, do I need to calm down? I don't know, I just got really excited, but maybe it's too much. I don't know. Let me know. I'm definitely wanting a like cool, frosty, sparkly highlighter. So I grabbed my Athr Beauty Crushed Diamond Highlighter in Pure Diamond Dust, which is kind of a silvery pink, so pretty for the winter. And I am just going to adorn my cheeks with this really quickly. I just went in with the Pretty Smart eyeshadow primer, and then I filled in my brows with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen in Taupe, And by the way, before I started filming, I went in with the Ardell Brow Glue Instant Lamination Lift before foundation and everything to laminate my brows. So that is what is going on there. And I'm just going to set from the crease up with some more of that Makeup Revolution translucent baking powder. For my eyeshadow, I pulled out two things that I think are so perfect for a Mocha Mousse inspired look. One of them literally has mocha in the name. It's the Kaja Wink Dazzle Eyeshadow and Glitter Multi-Stick in the shade Mocha Sparkle. And this has an absolutely beautiful creamy mocha color to it. That is like the ideal color for a cup of hot coffee. You know, that's like the right creamer to coffee ratio right there. So that is definitely going on the eyes today. The other end is a sparkly little stamp, which is so pretty for the inner corner or as a topper. And then I also had to pull out my What's Up Beauty Latte-Tude eyeshadow duo. This is such a cute little duo and everything you need, honestly, for just a quick neutral look. It has a mocha taupe and a really nice sparkly champagne color. So I'm going to start out with that Kaja eyeshadow stick, applying that all over, and then I'm blending that. This is actually the Merit dual-ended brush that I think is supposed to go with their solo shadows. It's really just great for blending out any cream shadow. Isn't that beautiful for just a one and done look? I love that color. Totally matches my sweater too. Although I learned from a magazine one time in like the early 2000s that you're actually not supposed to match your makeup with your clothes. Like apparently that's tacky, which I don't know if that's still the rule or who even came up with that rule, but I disagree. For the most part, I think, like especially with a taupe color like this, matching that to your sweater can be so chic. I'm also going to go ahead and take this down below as well. I'm using the other side of that brush, the smaller, more like smudgy side. I'm going back into that Pearl Bliss Mono Blush from Kaleidos and just picking some of that up on a fluffy crease brush. And I'm going to start by blending that into the crease just to kind of connect the eye with the cheek. Oh yeah, but back to the Valentine's Day decor. All of this decor behind me came from Walmart, actually. I didn't have any Valentine's Day decor before, but I just decided this year I was gonna decorate. And Walmart actually had some really cute stuff. If you can't tell, Walmart is like the main store near us to get things like that, so that is where we do a lot of our shopping. Okay, so dipping into this Latte-Tude palette from What's Up Beauty now. On the Sigma E42, this is the Precision Firm Blender. I'm picking up some of that matte shade. I'm gonna start by really focusing this just right here in the outer corner, right above the upper lash line. Then I'm just using that same brush to kind of blend out the edges all around, like the perimeter, because I want a little bit of this matte shade to get mixed in with just like the rest of these colors. Going back to the Kaja Wink Dazzle now, I'm picking up some of that glitter and I'm just stamping that in the inner corner. I love that glitter. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, so I just kind of took that all around the inner corner. Now on my finger, I'm picking up some of that shimmer in the What's Up Beauty Duo. That is gorgeous. I'm actually gonna tap this in the center of my lid, like just the center. Yeah, so I just tapped that on the center, kind of leaving a space right here between the sparkle shades, and then also not putting any in that outer corner. And I feel like that just kind of creates like a really cool bit of dimension. It almost makes the eyes look a little bit glossy. And this is actually pretty new to me, but I just think this is so perfect for a Mocha Mousse monochrome look. This is the NYX Epic Smoke Liner in the shade Nude Haze. And this has a really cool shape. It's a retractable liner. And you can see the tip of it is actually like a diamond shape. So it's always pointy, which makes it super nice and easy to get a wing. So I'm applying that just like to the outer half of my eye. And then on the other side of this, there's this cool little brush that you can use to smoke it out, which I actually do like using. It does a good job. I so wish I wasn't out of brown mascara because I feel like this look totally calls for brown mascara, but my e.l.f. one was finally just like ready to go. So I am just going to use my Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara. This is a black mascara, but I do like this one. I have been enjoying it. I do feel like sometimes it flakes just a little bit if I'm like, if I touch my eyes at all, or like if I happen to touch my lashes at all throughout the day, like let's say there was an eyelash in my eye or something, sometimes it can flake a little bit, so may not be my favorite, but the flaking only happens sometimes and it's really minor, so I guess I can look past it. For my lips, I pulled out one of my favorite brown lip products. This is the Say Glossy Bounce Lip Oil in the shade Push. It is a beautiful neutral brown, really pretty shade. And for my lip liner, I'll go in with the Kokie lip liner in Nude. This was my top favorite for like years. And I still really like it. It's just not my preferred formula of lip liner. It is like one of those waterproof type formulas, so long wearing for sure, but can just look a little heavy sometimes. Either way though, it goes on really creamy and smooth, and I love, love, love the shade Nude. Like this is my favorite type of color for a nude lip pencil. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this lip oil on top, not a ton. I absolutely love getting inspired by the Pantone Color of the Year every year. I would love to hear down below in the comments, what did you think of this year's Pantone Color of the Year Mocha Mousse? Do you like it? Do you think it's kind of boring? I know some people were like thrown off by it because it's not really like a colorful color, it's like kind of a brown. So I could see how that might be a letdown if you're more into like punchy colors. Let me know your thoughts down below. I had so much fun creating this look and shopping my stash for these items. I hope that it inspired you to do the same. If you are, you know, wanting just some inspiration for your next makeup look, highly recommend just pulling out all of those Mocha Mousse colored products in your collection. I guarantee you probably have a lot of them because I feel like it's a very common color in makeup. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. If you did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to support my channel, definitely consider checking out the Patreon or channel membership. I upload exclusive bonus content over there, and I'd love to have you. Shout out to all of my current patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your support. I hope all of you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you very soon in my next video. Bye!